Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from November the 5th up to November the 11th. And this is for you coming from Scorpio. So let's start with November the 5th, which is a Sunday, and it's going to be a fantastically good Sunday for you. Business planets are also seen, and so no harm mixing with your colleagues or your bosses or with your business partners or with your business people that you do business with if you are in business. Love planets are also seen, so a bonding can take place in any area of your life. Choose the area of your life you want to enhance, and you can do this beautifully in the morning, afternoon and early evening period. Evening and nightfall period becomes even better. Now you can meet people from your past or hear from them giving you good news. You can have a lot of possibilities of long-term enhancement, whether with your colleagues, whether bosses, whether with business people or the family or the romance. And if you're looking for a romance, this whole day provides you with plenty of opportunities. In fact, in the evening nightfall period, you may be interested in somebody you have known from your past. So make your move and communicate, and something good can happen. November the 6th becomes a very difficult morning, afternoon and early evening period for you. Even when you get up, some bad news can come from the people you are with. Drive carefully, things can go wrong. When you get to work, bad news is waiting. If you are going to do business, you are in trouble where business losses can also appear. So whatever you do, you have to be very careful in speech and in action. Otherwise, morning, afternoon, early evening period, a lot of blame will come onto you, and your behavior patterns will be also hot-tempered and saying things which people don't want to hear. You'll only make enemies. So be very careful. Now there's a good planet also around the morning afternoon period who's trying to help you but cannot, because this planet is moving around, so it helps you in some area of your life, a bit here and a bit there, giving you some hope. But this planet really gets very strong in the evening and nightfall session, and that's when you can get very lucky in whatever you do, and where solutions can be found where earlier part of the day you couldn't. So socialize with the people who matter to you, your colleagues or bosses or your business people or your business partners, or with the people you love. And if you were dejected in chasing for romance earlier, don't give up, because evening and nightfall session helps you to get that back online. So I like your evening nightfall session very much. You can meet very important people too. Now let's go to November the 7th, which is a Tuesday, and that's not very good. Be careful and drive carefully. Accidents are seen. Be cautious what you say. You can create enemies by the way you say and do things. And at the same time, be very cautious in terms of don't be with people who are talking bad about others, who are creating rumors, and you try not to be involved in that. Otherwise, you're going to get some blame as well. So a difficult morning afternoon session, you need to focus on what is very important and try to get things right slowly. Evening and nightfall period, there's a planet of ego who doesn't help you very much. So now you are isolating yourself by being aloof, by being arrogant, by being difficult. So again, you can create problems like accidents, which can be not only physical but verbal and also emotional as well. So difficulties are surrounding you throughout the whole day. And it's all up to you. It's all about temperament. And evening nightfall session, if you don't have to socialize, just go back home. But if you have to, be on your best behavior and try not to show temper or show arrogance. November the 8th starts very nicely for you, and is going to produce plenty of opportunities in job, in business, in finding romance, whatever you try to do. And it's our long-term planets as well. So whatever you do, you can have long-term benefits. So give it your all. Concentrate on the area of life that you want things to happen, the want things to result in a good way. You cannot have everything under the sun. Now there's one planet during the morning afternoon period who can create a bit of mischief, and he can make you make mistakes, make you moody, and make you dream-like, so you're not paying attention. So try not to allow that to happen. But in the evening and nightfall session, this planet who earlier tried to give you little problems now becomes very strong. And so all those little problems earlier are now going to become like a cannonball at you in the evening nightfall session. So disappointments like change of plan, cancellation of plan, difficulties while socializing, a letdown in romance or letdown in marriage people you are with is getting more and more in the evening and nightfall session. So if you really don't have to socialize, just go back home. And if you have to socialize and be out plans already made, watch out. Don't let past issues come up, and don't avoid people of your past who might create problems for you. November the 9th starts very nicely for you, and you become very lucky at place of work or in business. So hour by hour, chase for what you want. Speak to your bosses, get support from your colleagues, chase for the contracts, make business contacts. You need every hour to get things done for yourself, because so much good can happen for you. It's one of your best planets leading all the other planets. So get there. Only try to take the soft approach, because throughout the day you can be hot-tempered, you can be demanding, and you can be dominating. So try to tone down these things, and you'll be able to get more support and get more results. Evening nightfall period is this planet of demanding, and a planet who makes you very dominating. So whether at work, if you're working late, whether conducting business if it's late, or whether just socializing, don't want to dominate, definitely. And that way you will be able to do well. It's actually 24 hours given to you to get things right, to get things done, and to be rewarded. But only thing, temper-wise, control a bit, and don't want to dominate. November the 10th, Friday, is a working day, and the planet of ego wakes up with you, and you're fussy, and even before you leave home, you are being arrogant. That's no good, so try not to do that. And then at your place of work, or if you're in business, you are trying to be a superman or a superwoman by wanting to do everything yourself, because your tolerance will be very low for others, and that's not good, because you need teamwork. You can meet very important people throughout the day, and you have to be on your best behavior, and you don't want to show arrogance. You want to show teamwork. You want to show that you have a lot of possibilities of improving tolerance for others as well. If you can do all that, you can get about 55%, 60% good value from the morning-afternoon period. Your evening and nightfall period turns very good. This good planet is also seen in the earlier part of the day, but can't do much, so gives you an opportunity which you probably spoil, allows you to meet somebody good for you, and you probably ruin that as well by showing arrogance. But evening nightfall period, good. So save your best for the evening nightfall period. Solutions are going to come. Socializing would pay a lot of dividends, whether looking for a romance, looking to plan talking about a new job, or whether even looking unexpectedly meeting good business contacts as well. A wonderful evening and nightfall session. Mix business and pleasure, and you will get full satisfaction. November the 11th starts very poorly for you. You are just not happy, and you're argumentative, and you are under stress, and everything is not going your way. Well, let others take the lead, let others take charge. You just be the follower, sit back, be calm, don't create showing temper, don't be argumentative, and that way hour by hour will pass. It's only the morning and afternoon session that's going to be difficult for you. The evening and nightfall session becomes very good. You'll be able to find all kinds of solutions in all areas of your life where earlier you couldn't. There are business planets there as well. So try and have business to mix with pleasure. Take the people you love out for the evening session. Also go and meet up with people together who are in business, who are your bosses, and this way you will have the best of both worlds. Your communication sense is very good. This good planet is also there in the earlier part of the day, but can't do much. That's the problem. So it gives you little bits of hope, but it's a negative one that takes charge. So everything comes your way beautifully in the evening nightfall session of this Saturday. Dress well, go out, and you will do a lot of good for yourself. Well, I'm already Skyping. and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And that Skype session is for your next 5 or 6 years in detail in all areas of your life. So I will need your date of birth, your time of birth. I will look at your palms while we Skype. In fact, I will ask you to send me your palm prints by email as well. They are much more clearer. But I will also look at your palms while we Skype. I will face read you as well. And I will also use a lot of Kabbalistic tarot cards for advice if that's what you want as well. So go to Facebook, go to Skype and leave me a message so we can make contact. And send me an email as well. Until then, thank you and good luck.